This task management app took me less than 5 minutes to build. No API keys, no integrations, no configuration needed. And it even has a chat interface so you can text with all your notes and tasks. And today I'm going to show you how to build your next app using this next generation vibe coding platform, Base 44. This is how it usually looks like. You type in your description of what you want to build, then you have to log in with GitHub, connect your database, provide API keys for OpenAI, set up authentication, configure email services, and so on. And that's just to get started. Before you write a single line of actual code, you're already deep in configuration hell. But what if I told you there's a completely new way? With Base 44, you just write what you want to build and everything else is handled for you. No GitHub login, no API keys, no integrations, just pure building. Base 44 gives you everything built in. Database, built in AI integration, built in authentication, built in storage, built in email system, you guessed it, also built in. Whether you're a seasoned developer tired of integration headaches or just getting started with AI app development, this is the only video you need to see about the future of app building. In this video, I will show you how to build a complete expense tracker. This is where most beginners get stuck. Instead of trying to build everything at once, let's focus on our core mission, expense tracker. All without touching a single API key or configuration file. And the best part, you will have something you can actually use and share with friends and family.
A few moments later.
And here we have it, basic expense tracker up and running in minutes. But remember, reduce the project scope. We always start with just the core features and add the rest later. Now here's another advantage of Base 44. The platform gives you a pre-built structure with dummy content. So let's test our current features. As you can see, we can already add any expense and select specific categories. Now, another great feature are recommendations. If you don't know what to build next, just check out those recommendations at the bottom of the chat window. Here in this case, we could add invoice categories, implement budget tracking, or generate expense reports. Let's go ahead and try out expense reports. Now it's reloading the page and you can see we have now a new tab with reports and can even export them as PDFs. Now, if you don't have enough sample data in your table, then just write add more sample data, more sample expenses in this case. As you can see, many more entries in our table. Now, this is the workspace where you have an overview of your app. You can select if you want to share the app with others. You can invite other users. There's also an analytics tab where you can see how many users have already entered your app. Here you can add your own domain. And here's the database of our expenses. We have the code editor. You can see, you can check out all the code that we've written so far. This is the users database. And we have the app logo. And so the Base 44 team even integrated logo generator. Let's try it out. As you can see, here's our new logo. But I don't want to go too deep now. In less than 4 minutes, we've built our first web app with Base 44. So I hope you have seen how easy it is to go from idea to working app without drowning in configuration issues or debugging. If you want to try it yourself, just click the link in the description and just start with something simple. Get it working and then iterate. You can always add more features later without getting stuck in the setup phase. Drop a comment below with what you're planning to build. I would love to hear your ideas.